So coming up, we got the story of some fake police armed to the teeth that stormed a building to steal a recovered UFO. And we got the story of a man whose love was stolen as well. You got to hang on to that stuff. You hit subscribe and I'll cue the music. So UFO researchers in Mexico, I can't even say that with a straight face, claim that a group disguised as police have tried to steal a mysterious orb scientists believe may prove the existence of aliens. Let's take that scientist with plural and make sure everybody knows there's probably like 3. So a guy named Dr. Stephen Greer, an American ufologist, UFOologist. Yeah, exactly. Here, just so you know what we think of this guy, let me he's a retired physician and a moron. He revealed on X that fake policemen attempted to enter the vault in Mexico City where this suspected UFO orb is being kept while scientists examine it. It's known as the Bugosphere or Bugosphere or something like that. I'm really not sure how to say it.
Bugosphere.
Yeah. It's a small metal orb. It was spotted in March over the town of Buga in Colombia. It was zigzagging through the sky and in a way that defies, motion of aircraft and all that crap that idiots like this guy said. Who is he? He's U.S. Congressman Eric Burlison of Missouri. And him and Greer are among a group of American officials in attendance when this guy claimed that these imposters tried to steal the sphere. I can't believe how serious everybody's taking this. The object was recovered shortly after it landed, after it was flying through the sky there, and it was taken to Mexico to be analyzed by scientists who have discovered a maze of fiber optic wires inside that suggest it can send and receive signals. Okay, now send and receive signals as if it's like remotely. So what, these little fiber optic wires in this little ball kind of stick out and then go and attach to, because fiber optics is not like wireless transmission. I don't even understand what this is saying at this point. The scientists and their information has been provided to top law enforcement. Any attempts to interfere with this examination coming up on this sphere will be caught and blah, blah. And they go right into it, right? Congressman Burlison here, let me get his punk ass up on the screen again for you, added that it was his belief that governments and other groups may be working to suppress the public's knowledge of UFOs and alien life. Let me give you a quote from this putz. It's not any government's right to protect knowledge and extraterrestrials if they exist. We have too many people reporting and too many videos to ignore it, and on and on and on. And all the UFO people out there are absolutely certain, let me get the picture back up for you here, that this thing is an alien object and people have tried to steal it. Now, this article goes on to allude that government people might have been the ones because they're pretending to be police officers. This story comes out just as ICE are doing these masked raids without identification and stuff, and take it as you will, but if that thing's truly alien, I'm Gomer Pyle.
It's an ornamental lamp. That's why it's got all the fiber optics in it.
If you look, let me just zoom in here. If you look, you see on the end, there's some holes, it looks like, and then there's holes around the edge as well. I think that it's just simply a T-ball that was built for Paul Bunyan.
I'd say it's a load of bollocks, but it's a single bollock.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, everybody. I don't know what happened there. So who's stealing what from whom there, Dunk?
Yeah. Well, in London, police are on the hunt for a suspect who stole a 285-year-old violin worth over £150,000 from a member of London's prestigious Philharmonia Orchestra, and the theft was all caught on CCTV. The instrument was handcrafted in Florence in 1740 and was snatched from a poor little violinist called David Lopez Ibanez, a kind of ironic name there, inside the Marquis Tavern pub in Islington. CCTV footage released by the Metropolitan Police shows a subject entering the pub, casually talking on his phone. Moments later, he walks out with what appears to be a violin-sized black case and a stolen coat. Now, Lopez Ibanez is devastated by the loss, says the theft feels like the death of an old friend, and he had just finished rehearsal and was sitting on the bench with a friend when the violin was taken, along with 3 bows and blah, blah, blah. Yeah. He's obviously demonstrating that he doesn't actually know how to play the bloody violin. You don't blow it.
Did you have your reeds in the bag too, sir? You know?
He says you get taught from a very early age to take such good care of your instrument. Oh, yeah. Nothing prepares you for having it snatched away. Each hour, each performance, each challenge, you get to know each other more and more, and you express yourself through it. Yeah, okay, pal. PC Michael Collins of the Camden policing team says officers have been working tirelessly to track the suspect and recover the violin, urging the public to identify the man in the footage. Yes, they're tirelessly doing fuck all.
Yeah, they went to the donut shop and they couldn't find it.
I think they're playing that tiniest violin that engineers have just made. There are fears the thief may not understand the true value of the antique instrument, emotional or financial, and may disregard it. It is kind of funny that Lopez says, it's priceless. No, it's not. It's worth £150,000. You'd said so. It's not priceless.
Yeah.
It's got a price on it.
Yeah, somebody needs a dictionary because that's not how it works.
He says, my life was torn apart. Your heart feels like it's going to explode. It's lived 300 years prior to my hands touching it.
Why?
And it's got its own history. Each hour, each performance, each challenge, you get to know each other more and more.
Yeah,
you two get a room, would you?
Why? If it's worth 100,000 and that's pounds, so that's 3 billion Canadian pesos. Why is it laying around in a freaking pub?
Yeah, I know. You take it to the pub, just leave it on the stool.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's not your wife. You don't forget it. You don't just leave it.
Oh shit, where did I leave her? I had her this morning. I just went to the pub. I don't know. Oh well.
Yeah. So at this point, we got to say, look, Dunk's built many guitars over his time, and I've played many guitars over my time. Don't treat your instruments like crap, people. If you're going to take it to the pub, get it some good scotch because it'll appreciate that wood, Yeah, right?
Rub it into the fretboard.
Yeah, and number 2, when you get up to take a loo break, take it with you or give it to the bartender or something. Don't be a moron.
Yes, idiot.
Fuck. If you're new here, hit subscribe because we'd sure appreciate it. And thanks for joining us.
And if you are a violin thief of any kind whatsoever, and you'd like to, help us find, the instrument, don't forget to leave a comment in the comment section. You have to do it, you have to set up a sock account or something. But otherwise we'll find you.
Rising up your bow. The devil went down to Georgia is all I could think of.